Love and light. How is everyone doing? What did I drop? Oh, I think I dropped this top. How is everyone doing? I know this is an impromptu video. I don't typically go live twice in one day, but if you are new to this page, my name is Love, also known as the Self-Love Guru, and I am a confidence coach. And I wanted to talk with all of you today about maturity, because there are different signs that you observe to really let you know that you're growing as a person, not just getting older, but really growing as a person, gaining that wisdom. And one thing I love about the youth of today is that they're getting wiser, and not just knowing more, but like they're applying that knowledge. Like they know that there are a lot of adults out here just doing things just to be doing it, not progressing in any kind of way, and they see that and they want to learn from those mistakes. So I wanted to talk to you ladies about the different signs that you notice when you know that you're growing as a person. And it's going to be 3 of them. So the first one is, you know you're growing as a person when you don't want to get revenge. Like, if you don't want to get revenge on a person if you don't want to get revenge on a person when they do something crazy, and it's like normally you would really react, it's like, okay, you're growing, because you're starting to see that what other people do doesn't have anything to do with you, so you don't take it personally anymore. Now, does that mean that what they did doesn't bother you? No, it just means you can charge it to the game and you can move forward, and it's not like a big burden on your day, you know. Hi, how are you? So the second way that you know that you're actually growing is you don't want to keep talking about the situation. Have y'all ever had something happen to you and you just couldn't stop talking about it, like over and over and over again? It would just repeat in your head over and over. Then you talk to your mom, you tell her about it. You talk to your cousin, you tell them about it. You know you're growing when you don't have to do that anymore. You don't feel compelled to tell somebody else the story about what happened to you, because it doesn't matter. And that's also a sign that you're growing out of that victim mentality, what we call a victim mentality, because when people feel like a victim, they always have a story to tell, right? So it's nothing wrong. I'm not saying that if somebody cuts you off on the highway, you know, you can't call your best friend and vent about it, you know, just to relieve the stress. But you're not constantly running to them every single time something happens to you, so that you can be validated, so that your emotions and your feelings can be validated, or somebody can say, dang, you be going through so much. You know, so that's the second way you know you're really growing as a person. This is my favorite mug. It says Witch's Brew. So the third way that you really know that you're growing as a person, you start to see situations differently. So a prime example of this, let's say you're in school, right? And when I was in high school, I used to hang out with a specific clique. That's it, my specific group of friends. I didn't really branch out and try to meet other people and connect with them. I never was the type of person to want to meet new friends per se. Like, I don't mind being around new people. Let's say we all go out to dinner. I can be friendly, I can be cordial, but to make new friends, to dig deeper and build new connections with other people, wasn't into it, like, at all, right? So as I got older and I started to understand why, I started to remember how my parents used to operate. We were always a family where when we had cookouts and when we did different events for like our birthdays and holidays, it was nothing but family there. That's it. It wasn't a situation where a lot of people would come over. You know, my dad really didn't like strangers in the house, to be honest. So it's nothing but family. So I'm so accustomed to that close-knit group. I'm very accustomed to just trust the people that you know, stick to what you know, right? So networking When I got in college, that was a foreign concept. But now I perceive networking differently. It's not just a level of intimacy where I'm letting people into my business and I'm letting people in on my innermost thoughts, but it's just a different type of connection, right? It's a business connection. It's getting to know what this person likes, what makes them tick, where their family vacations every year. You know, maybe they go to the Maldives every summer for 3 months, you know, whatever the case may be. But that's not the same level of intimacy as my sister and I, or my dad and I, or my uncle and I, right? So I say all that to say, there are different ways to know if you have grown. I don't want you ladies to get older and not grow mentally, because there's some people that are old but they're not mature, and you're gonna run into them, and you have to be okay with that. You have to know that they exist. You also have to know that there are other people who are more mature than you are. So it's never to say that we're better than anybody. It's never to say that we won't get frustrated and act out of that frustration, because I think expressing yourself is a healthy thing to do. However, you have to have a measure for yourself of what that level of maturity and success looks like for you. Because when you know that, no one else can tell you anything to define you and tell you who you are. So with that being said, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm about to post this video on YouTube. I typically schedule them for like 2 weeks out, so the next couple videos are already scheduled, but this will be up there at some point. So if you're not subscribed, definitely go subscribe, and have a good night. Bye.